Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. This week on the show, it is the biggest spectacular of the year, and it happens between two rounds of football. That's right. Today we're talking to very important luminaries behind the Super Bowl halftime show.
The halftime show exists for the people who know the football, people who don't know the football, and people just tuning in for the first time ever. It's the spectacle in between that damn football.
Lady Gaga once said that the halftime Super Bowl show is the highest peak a musician or artist or performer could make in their career on the American stage.
So put down that beer, don't grab the nachos now, and listen in.
Wow, it's really nice to be here with you guys.
So good to see you guys again. It's like great to sit down with the team once more and really dissect, what we do.
Dude, this is freaking amazing. Bless you, brother.
God bless you.
So much.
Bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
So, let's talk about it. Football is the name of the game, right?
Literally.
Right? Do you feel this way about the halftime show, that football is the name of the game? Because
I
I've always felt that
When
way.
I'm wondering what the name of the game is, I realize it's always football.
It's almost always football.
Sometimes I have to remember, I'm like, what game are we playing here? Because I'm so focused on the halftime show.
I think
Exactly.
the name of the game is America.
Yeah.
yeah.
America's biggest
also
stage.
agree.
Biggest stage for the biggest artists to come in and fly around.
Yeah, that's great.
That's so true.
It's so fun. We have two
That's so
normal
true.
voices and two fun
That's
voices.
so awesome.
So,
Nice of you, because
Looking at the biggest
That's
pioneers
epic.
of live performance.
Yes.
we
Yes.
are number one.
You would not just settle for Americans to put on a show like this. You need international
No,
support.
no, because we need, this is sort of peak American culture. And so in a way, we need total outsiders to show us who we are. If that makes sense.
My name is Abra Ringlengik. I am from Reykjavik, Iceland, and
Yeah,
I
you are.
am the lighting and visual designer of many halftime shows you've seen before. Lighting is magic to me. I grew up under the Northern Lights, so it's nice to try and find ways to bring that lighting into the world.
Totally. And you do such an amazing job with the lighting.
I like to think that lighting is kind of like telling a story. I guess I'm a little weird that way.
I don't think you're weird, and it's very clear you're trying to tell a story with your lighting. It's
No,
awesome.
it's
You're
nice.
so good at it.
You're always the nicest to me.
Stop it. I'm so nice to you. What?
You're really nice
I
to
just
me.
try to be nice to everybody. It's kind of my
You
thing.
are.
Hi, guys. I'm Ricky Bank, and I do all...
Cha-ching!
Put it in the bank! Put it in the bank!
Ching ching money!
I am responsible for all of the audio and sound of the Super Bowl, and yeah, it sucks.
The
I'm
hardest thing.
I'm sorry. I was in marketing, and they just put me in charge of it.
Yeah.
I cannot figure it out.
Yeah.
There's so many cords and wires. I can't figure out how to make it sound good in the stadium and good on the TV. It's a mind fuck. Every year, I'm fucking stressed out of the wazoo, and this year is no different. I mean, we got Kendrick Lamar rapping. You think that's going to be easy to figure out the sound? You think it's going to
No.
be easy? No, it's impossible. It's an uphill battle. And yeah, the sound sucks, and I know it.
Bank,
okay? I
cash
know it.
money, dude, you are America's bravest warrior. Because
Stop.
we reached out to so many sound people, and every year we talk to so many sound people, and all of
You
them
guys are
say,
trying to
I
replace
won't
me?
do it.
You guys are trying to replace me.
Dude, I mean, I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I suck at it.
You know, it
doesn't.
doesn't sound very good.
No, I know
And
it
it's an
doesn't
uphill
sound very
battle, and I understand your struggle, dude. I understand your struggle, absolutely.
I just feel like if any other sound guy could do it, he probably could do it.
It
It's
is
just
not-
not
I
No,
think
they
it's
all,
a death
all
wish.
said, I don't
I'm-
want that on me. I have a family to feed. I do not want that.
Yeah.
I think it's a death wish.
It is a task that makes Sisyphus himself say no thanks.
I think it's an absolute death wish.
Thank you guys. Yeah,
I
it is.
like to watch when you try to get room tone.
Well, that is literally almost impossible. So right before every performance, I have to get a minute of room tone, and right after every performance, I have to get another minute of room tone. And it is impossible to try to get room tone in that
Impossible.
stadium.
It's actually so exciting. We're releasing the room tone clips on TikTok this year, so it's going to be really,
Trying
really
to
fun.
quiet 50,000 people is nay impossible. Some jackass is always going to say penis or something that's so stupid. It's so impossible. And so everybody's so excited. It's a Super Bowl. Everybody's buying popcorn. It's just literally impossible to do it.
I like when they scream things like penis because it means they're even paying attention to you, which is the craziest.
That is actually
And
nuts.
I'm just like, you don't need silence for this. There's not one point where you're going to need to edit silence in. It's a live performance. We don't need room tone.
Dude,
We
I
just
gotta
don't
check
need
you
room
on that.
tone.
I gotta check you on that. You never know.
Okay.
You never
Checked.
know.
Balancing checked.
You never
Checked
know.
and balancing
Because
the bank.
look, Hollywood's crazy. Sometimes you get on a project thinking it's one thing, and then it turns out to be a completely different thing.
Literally.
I can't tell you how many short films I've thought of that have then become documentaries because the footage looked weird, and so we thought, you know what, might as well just make this a documentary.
So what do you do?
You never know if dude, you crack me up. Okay,
You crack her up.
You
crack them up.
my name's Tom Beats. I'm from San Diego.
Beats.
Beats
them down.
I've done some radio. I have done some commercials. You know, I've been kind of all over the map. I'm sort of a mover or shaker. Never both. That, you got to pay me more. You know, thanks.
You know,
Come on.
Tom Beats is a big cost for that guy.
Yeah, you could pay the moving fee or the shaking fee. Both are walking. Okay. Listen, so I'm running this thing, right? I'm running this
Boss
thing. I'm making a
man,
lot of
boss
creative
beats.
decisions.
Director Supreme.
And of course, I answer to the actual money gods above me. Of course, we got the NFL,
The
we got
NFL,
CBS, we got everybody.
NFL, the National Football League.
Yes, exactly, dude.
The National
Exactly.
Football League.
You're singing it.
Yeah. Oh, say, can you see?
Okay, so
Okay,
that's
yeah.
not how that song goes.
Yes, so it almost is.
Oh, say.
That's a remix, dude.
The remix.
That's a remix.
I don't
Absolutely.
even know if that's the remix. That's just a completely different song with the words of "Oh Say Can You See" our national anthem.
Hey, dude, exactly. Man, I love this. I love this energy. Listen, so I've been running it for a couple years now, and you know, I just try and take it day in, day out. A lot of people get stressed out at this job, but I don't have fucking time for that, dude. Right? So my philosophy is like, I try and get the most epic things I can think of in a room, and go like, what if we did something amazing? What if I just like put money behind like creators and like people that I believed in,
Dude.
and just like made something awesome?
Yes, yeah, and
So
you're
that's
really
kind of my
good
philosophy with the Super
At
Bowl.
that. You're so good at that. It like really comes through every
Yeah,
halftime
yeah, yeah.
show.
I love this group of people.
You're so amazing. You have such an incredible way of bringing things together that is so crazy because you don't know they're going to work. And then, like, Mary J. Blige is singing with somebody, and all of a sudden there's someone doing backflips. Slash is basically on retainer for us.
Every Super
Yeah.
Bowl Slash is making an appearance.
Whether
For
or
sure.
not Slash comes on stage, Slash is there.
Slashy is there. That's like kind of and we pay him every time, and that's something I fight in the budget for every time, dude. Is like, no, this shit'll be so fucking funny if Slash is in the bathroom. You guys just gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. I open the meetings with that. It crushes. Oh
It's funny
man,
when Slash is in the bathroom.
Nuts. Hello, I am Gregory Duncan, and I am Pyrotechnics.
I love you.
I'm from La Jolla. And I am not from Sweden. It sounds like that, but I burnt my tongue off in a fire. Pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics is fire, yes?
Yeah. You of all people should know.
Just checking off camera, above board. Okay, so I am the one at the end of each one. I press the button, and it goes, and the fire goes.
That is so. You're so good at pushing the button. Your team rigs the most insane pyrotechnics every single time, and you are so good at pushing the button.
you're so epic at pushing the button, dude. Like, and I mean this for real. Like, I just want to put fucking like props where props deserve, because the way you press that fucking button, like, like I just love like I'm obsessed with like creatives who can do that.
And I mean, it takes a lot to drive a car with so much lighter fluid into
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And then load up each one of the things. It's more than just the button.
And it's crazy you
more
guys are
than the
using
button.
lighter fluid most of the time. I feel like most of it's electrical now. But you want to go. So usually how pyrotechnics works is electrical. It uses electro.
It's a flame.
It's not. It's usually you're not using a flame to set off the things. You usually pyrotechnics. Lighter fluid doesn't really shoot up. It just lights. you know?
knows.
Yeah, I know you know. I know you know. But you're using the old method of very
The method
long
I burnt my tongue
string.
on.
Yes, a very long string, and I always read that you light at the end of. And
I
I
think
really
it's
like
perfect.
that.
Yeah, we think it's funny because it's cartoon style, like Tom and Jerry, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, like one long string.
It's
It's the way
perfect.
Jeff Probst does it. I like him like big.
Jeff Probst.
Jeff Probst is one of the number one pyrotechnic guys, technically, in the whole working
Technically, yeah.
Survivor
entertainment
has the
industry.
most, next to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl, Survivor does the most firework
And
on
what
set.
part? What
When
part
he
of
lights the torch
When he
and when
lights
he
the torch, and they
extinguishes
go,
the
the
torch.
tribal council.
Only
the
a
torch.
Only,
I was
only
trying to rack my brain where there's fireworks.
Dude,
on
have
Survivor.
you ever seen Survivor?
I love
you
Survivor.
gotta watch Survivor.
here's the
I
thing.
watch
You would
it.
know what we were talking about.
You're talking about fireworks. I don't know what that is, okay? I don't do that. I do flames, open flames. You know, every time the Slash comes out and there's flames.
Yeah,
They
that's
shoot.
so that's
And we have a really beautiful working relationship. We're kind of wife and husband because I'm lights and you are pyrotechnics.
Literally. But people think that I'm European or something like that. I know I just burnt my tongue. So I talk like this.
we got it.
Okay. You just didn't laugh the first time, so I wanted to do it.
Oh,
I
did
know,
laugh.
I
I
know,
thought
I
you
did
did laugh.
I was like, dude, I think everything you say is fucking hilarious.
Literally,
dude. So
thank
I
you.
wasn't like, I'm sorry.
No,
like,
it's okay.
Can I
if you-
ask I
listen.
didn't know that I was supposed to laugh. A burn is not funny to me.
No, I own it. And I think I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't inappropriate to open up about.
No, and I went to your class show at Flappers, and like
It was
your
so funny.
your bit on your like little your tongue. Like I don't want to do. I want to
do
speak
it.
for
Do
you,
it for
but-
us. Do it. Well, you do it like him.
Okay, I'll do it like you.
Do the jokes about my tough tongue.
So it was. Oh my god! It sort of doesn't work if you don't do the voice. So that okay. You know that could be a thing. Oh no, I didn't like doing it.
Wait, can I ask?
I didn't like doing it, man. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you could do my tongue all the time.
I'm so sorry that I shouldn't have done that.
You hired me every year, even though my job is so there's you could do it with electrical. You still hire
could,
me,
but I don't
so
want
I'm so
to.
appreciative of you.
Of course.
Can I ask your class stand-up show at Flappers? Who was the guy in the top hat? You remember him in your class?
Oh, I don't know. He's the one that always organizes the hangs.
What was his name?
No.
He was the funniest one there.
Okay.
He was so funny.
What joke did you like?
I liked when he was talking about how he grew up homeschooled and his mom was also his teacher.
Oh yeah, there's something about like calling the teacher mom, but it was actually true.
But what about my set?
He was funny.
I couldn't understand a word.
It was right after you got burnt, so it was rough.
Yeah, I
will
gotta
that.
say, I couldn't imitate the joke because I honestly couldn't remember it.
Yeah, it's okay,
I was
it's
just
fine,
laughing
it's
at your
fine.
energy.
How did your tongue get burnt again?
I was sticking my head into the lighter fluid hole. Right before we were going to go, Katy Perry was in the back. And Katy Perry was getting there, and I was making sure that the whole... It's
So
kind of...
what's a lighter fluid hole actually? That actually made me
So
go
that's
away.
that bumped me too.
So what?
And you,
No,
it's
I
so
don't-
big that you can stick your head in it.
My head. I have a smaller head.
Not that small.
So each corner of the stage so Katy Perry's one, you designed it so it was like kind
Right,
of
yeah.
a big cookie, a big sugar cookie or
Big
something.
cookie,
a big
yeah.
gummy bear or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? And I was making sure each of them were filled to the top with the lighter fluid. So there's these holes on the stage, right?
Yes.
Big holes. And you see, similar to the light bulb, it's like a big hole, right? And I, before with a fire hose, pour in lighter fluid to each of them, close the hole, lock it, and then hook it up to my cords. And then once I press go, they all go, right? I had to make sure there was fluid in there because the fluid's dark. And Katy Perry's show starts in the pitch black, right? So I was sticking and I was just checking before we do a lot of runs of the show, and people don't know that, right? Because there's so many elevators.
Totally.
Lots of runs.
We won't even let the teams practice sometimes.
No.
They have to move their practices
Literally.
off because we're
Literally.
doing
And
rehearsal.
legally,
yeah.
if there's a marching band, a high school marching band, I have to run pyrotechnics with it so we can practice. So I'm sticking my head in it, and then similar to when someone puts their head into the fireplace and it gets on their eyebrows, it happened to my tongue. Because I was going,
Because when you like something, and this is something that I've always noticed about you and the way you work, whenever you like something, you go, huh.
Yeah.
It's like sort of that's how we know. And so we can see from far away if you've approved something because you'll go, eh?
Yeah. Well, I was going,
Easy.
this is full to the brim. And then my associate, Deborah, stupid woman, hit the button.
I like her.
No, she's stupid.
No, I'd say she actually brings a lot to the team.
No, I think she's stupid and ugly. So Deborah pressed the button, my tongue was out, and then I got whisked away.
I can see why you're bitter.
And it was just so interesting you use lighter fluid because notoriously you would never use lighter fluid again.
To make a lighter? To make the fire?
The
fire?
lighter fluid stays on fire. That's the point of lighter fluid.
That's the thing. I'm putting the lighter fluid on the hole. What are
Why?
you talking about? Mine makes sense.
Oh, no,
It doesn't, and I
actually-
don't know how to explain why.
No, I'm understanding now because I hired you to do tiki torches for my birthday party.
Yes, your poker night.
It's fucking epic, dude.
Dude, what did you do?
I had 500 people in my backyard.
Wow.
500 people. And now I saw you futzing around with the pool, and now I realized the pool was full of lighter fluid because
Yes,
it
so
caught
if
fire
any-
later the
and
night.
And thank you so much for letting me run audio, and I'm just so sorry I could not figure out how to make that Bluetooth
Hey,
work.
anytime, dude. Anytime. Phone
was
in
just
a
a
cup.
mess.
Phone in the cup was epic though.
It always works.
Thanks. It was a
Rocked.
last minute thing.
It was
I
a
was just
big
trying.
phone in a big cup, so
a
it
big-
worked
It's a
out.
big
I got the
cup.
biggest phone I could, and I found the biggest cup I could, and I just tried to make it work.
I would love to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, let's start.
So,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah, let's start. I
There
love
have
where your
been-
head's at.
there have been so many amazing Super Bowl halftime performances we've put together, and I just wanted to go through some of them and see if you guys have any special memories. You said Katy Perry. I was thinking about Left Shark.
I love
Yes.
Lift Shark.
Left Shark was not supposed to be who it was.
So crazy that we
Yes.
just and you when you see things go up like that, you're like, gosh darn it, this is bombing. But the people really turned around and loved it.
I think we all remember where we were when Left Shark happened.
Yes.
Because
Same thing.
that's so, it's just like magic. It's just kind of why we do this, you know?
was
I was
beautiful.
at a frat party. I was hazing a couple of new guys, and we had him on.
Were you just going to your old frat or?
No,
This before you got the job.
dude, I'm like 24.
Oh right. Sorry, you're
You
much
were not
younger than
on the
me.
team.
I keep forgetting
Dude, I'm
you're
24.
much younger than me.
I'm
You're
so
much
sorry. I'm
younger
so
than me.
sorry, dude. I don't look it. I know I'm kind of tired because I have so many sleepless nights, but I am 24. And Left Shark came on, and it kind of made me feel like a boy again. It made me like, I put the beer down and I was like, whoa, dude, we got to make magic for everybody as much as we can and as often as we can.
Left Shark made you think that?
Left Shark, dude, you're laughing. It made me emotional.
That's crazy. Dude.
A boy can be emotional.
A boy can be emotional, and a
saying
boy
can't.
can be.
No, you said
yourself.
it's crazy. A boy can be emotional.
I am attracted to boys who are emotional.
That's amazing. Speaking of boys who are emotional, Justin Timberlake got so emotional when people said that the teeth was on purpose.
Yeah,
oh,
that
we
was
have to discuss that
Gotta
because
talk about
one of
that.
the biggest faux pas and controversies ever.
the
at a-
wardrobe malfunctioned, but I don't want to point any fingers, but I saw it happen, and there was a dark voice over my shoulder that said, "Light the tit. Light the tit."
Light it.
It said the teeth came out, and I turned off the gobo that was on the teeth because I said, no one should see that. And they said, keep it lit.
When I
Light
am
the tit.
making love with a woman, I fear that voice. It says, light the tit.
You think of that?
And I don't.
Because you were
no,
next to
I
me.
hear
So
that
this
voice.
only happens to lighting designers or like people who work with
Fire
fire.
Booth,
Because I've never heard this voice that
we're
said
in a
light
truck.
the tit.
I've never heard.
We're in
light
a
the tit.
truck, and that meant, and we have been asking, and we have been doing like submissions to figure out who it was that said.
So with
Submissions.
big submissions. So many submissions.
What do you have to do
We've
for
been
s- to
submitting.
submit?
We've been submitting.
we did it. It's kind of. You've seen this show Argo, the movie Argo?
Yeah.
We did it like that, where we pretended we were doing a production, but we reached out to lighting people who said, do you want to be a voiceover actor? Send in the phrase, light the tit, to see if we could catch that person.
Wow.
We've listened to thousands of tapes, have not figured out who said
You
light
still
the
haven't
tit.
found him?
Well,
You
I
should
will
try TikTok. You should try Instagram. You should try reaching out, putting out another call, because that person's probably still at large.
Yeah, literally.
But here's the thing.
That's actually
Everyone,
super concerning.
what was crazy, I know, like, sometimes on the Oscar stage, it's like the whole world is watching. But at the Super Bowl, literally, the whole world is watching.
It is
Like,
true.
actually.
Like, that's
crazy.
it's all kinds of people. So when those moments happen, like left shark or tit or anything like that, was it her left tit or right tit?
I think it was right to.
It was right. I know
You've been
because
crazy
I
left arm.
accidentally was working wardrobe that year, and
What?
I just
You biffed it.
I was supposed to do sound. They said just not even, don't even. So I tripped into wardrobe, and they said just put it on her, and so I do take a little bit of responsibility.
Dude, you did your best. You did your absolute best. I can't fault you for it. I do have to say, like, what happened to the way that society treated Janet Jackson after that was so effed up. So effed up,
mean.
dude. And I don't agree with any of that shit. So I, like, in the past 2 Super Bowls that I've been in charge of, I've instituted a pro-nipple policy. And, like, you guys know, because I've done the pep talks, and you guys know the all-hands meetings where I say, listen, if you show your nipple at any point in this process, I'm not going to shame you. I'm not going to fire you. You are going to be celebrated, and you are going to be uplifted. And so I have been, dude, in the meetings with the NFL, in the meetings with CBS, I have laid down the law. I've been like, you geezers don't actually know what's up. You geezers are actually not feminists.
Dude.
So I got them to agree to nipple in the show.
Well, you push for Maroon 5 lead singer to take off his shirt, right?
Yeah.
To get that moment where it's 2 nipples.
Yeah.
But it's not fair. It's not fair. If
Two
Slash
nips.
took his balls out, they wouldn't be talking about it like Janet Jackson.
I
took her balls
think
out.
they would. I think they
No,
would.
I think tits and balls are the same.
I actually think they talk about it a little bit.
So
I think they would talk about it even more.
If his balls are out,
I'm a little scared to bring this up as the only woman on this panel.
have you seen Slash's balls?
Speak your voice. Speak
no,
your truth. Speak
I
your
haven't.
truth, queen.
I have not.
Speak.
I have not seen Slash's balls, but the policy that you're telling us over and over, we have to show nipple.
No, I say you have to feel good. If you feel good, show your nipple.
You have to feel
Yeah,
good.
it is. You have to feel good.
You say you have to feel good. If you feel good, show your nipple.
So it is technically in philosophy we would say that you have to show nipple.
So when we walk around in the office, people come up and go, "Are you okay? I haven't seen your nipples all day."
yeah.
It's not his fault that when you feel good, you take nipple out.
Well,
He's just
yeah,
saying
dude,
you feel
I'm-
good.
I
you
am
have
so
to feel
open to
good.
feedback.
If you feel good, you show nipple.
And that's not his fault.
Therefore, you have to show nipple.
So, dude, that is an absolute oversight on my part. That is an absolute oversight on my part. You know, I was never good at math. It's coming back to me. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. That was never my strong suit. So, girl, queen, let's work together and let's have a dialogue, because I don't want any woman feeling that way.
That's awesome.
I can end the dialogue. I won't be showing my nipple in the
But
office.
then why
Would
do
you
you
still
feel
feel
bad?
good? Would you feel
I
good still?
I would feel good. I would say the problem with all of it is it feels like a 24-year-old came up with it. That's all. It just feels. I've been around.
Oh, shit.
I am one with the nature, the earth, the spirit. I'm a very spiritual person, but I don't like to show my nipples to prove I'm happy. I am happy, and therefore I keep my nipples inside.
Should we talk about the Super Bowl?
Let's talk
jump
about
into
the Super Bowl.
Well,
And we'll sidebar on this because I don't want you to ever feel that
We
way.
don't
But
have
go
to
ahead.
talk
Let's
about
talk
it
about this.
ever
I guess
again.
for
No, we should talk. We should hang out. I want to pick your brain, and I want you to be promoted. I want you, because I love your fucking energy. Anyway, go ahead.
congrats.
So sorry. Let's talk about it.
Thanks.
So yeah,
No,
let's,
let's
just jump.
talk about the Super Bowl.
Are you on your phone?
No, wait. No, I'm so sorry. Someone sent me something, but it has nothing to do with this.
Okay, what was it?
Well, oh my god.
Oh my God, your wallpaper is nipple.
So it's a big nipple. It's a big nipple. Well, it's not your nipple.
Wait,
I'm not. There is no way it
I
could
thought
be
that's
mine.
what you were implying. I thought that's what you were implying. I'm
Anyway,
so
It
sorry.
couldn't be yours. What? You don't have nipples?
Okay, I feel like this actually.
My nipples.
I feel like this actually got a little bit out of control. So,
what?
If
What
you have
part?
nipples, and show
What
them.
part got out of control? Let's jump back to the
Don't
Super Bowl.
don't
so let's talk about the Super Super Bowl.
Hey guys, it's a new year and we're all about setting goals and actually hitting them. What you fuel your body with matters, and that's why I want to talk about today's sponsor, Huel. That is Huel. Huel, their Black Edition ready to drink, I have it right here, is a complete meal in a bottle. High in protein, low in sugar, and packed with all the nutrients you need to perform at your best. Now you can pick up Huel at GNC, on Amazon, or directly at Huel.com. And for new customers shopping on Huel.com, you can try it for 15% off plus a free gift. Free gift? What is it, your dang birthday? Come on now. Using our exclusive code ARTISTSX4. That's ARTISTSX4 at checkout. Now, I love Huel. It tastes amazing. It's like a milkshake. They've got chocolate and vanilla flavors, but it's still low in sugar. And it's also a perfectly balanced meal in a bottle. It takes the guesswork out of healthy eating. I'm sick of pulling ingredients out of my fridge and Googling, is this healthy? Is this good for me? I don't know what a cranberry does, and I'm too afraid to ask. Huel makes it easy. So join the Hueligan community now. Get 15% off plus a free gift for new customers with the code ARTISTSX4 at Huel.com. Start your year off strong with Huel, nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Now let's get back to the show.
Okay.
What?
I want to make it clear, nobody has to show their nipples at any point. Okay, now
I
let's
can't.
talk about the Super Bowl.
I'm pouring so much lighter fluid. If it gets near my nipple, I'm fucked.
This year, I am so excited about what's happening.
Yes.
Because we obviously have Kendrick Lamar signed on.
And we've got, it's so cool actually, he has decided to bring on some very special guests. I don't know if he can
Yes.
tell you, but we will say Coldplay is actually getting invited to come rather than inviting everybody else.
And
He-
I love Coldplay,
Yes.
but they want so much fire. They always want so
They
much
love
fire.
fire. And I love their lighting grid because it's so much yellow and it's easy. Give me one color. Anyone who has one color. Lots of fun colors this year for Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
we have
he's going all out.
Oh, yeah,
Red.
what colors?
we have white,
Green, blue.
green, blue, magenta,
This is so cool.
cyan,
This is amazing.
and this is the first time this has been announced. Hunter green.
No.
Can I
not
ask you, what's like a stereotypical color in the industry that's like overused right now?
Clear, bright white. It's so annoying. We get it. You're on stage. It's like, get over yourself.
Yeah, you don't want people to see.
No, and I think people aren't using patterns enough. I like to make a cheetah print out of blue and purple, stuff like that.
amazing. Well, you said green, right?
Hunter Green.
No.
It's for a very special guest, Dave Grohl. And what's fun about Dave Grohl is he comes onto a lot of shows, and when he's drumming, it sounds like Dave Grohl's drumming.
It really does for some reason.
I remember.
It really
does.
does.
They tried to get Charlie XCX, so they were going to do Brat Green, like
Yes.
lime green. And then
Yeah.
the second was Hunter Green for Dave Grohl.
Yeah,
Yes.
Charlie wanted to. We just couldn't make it work, and it was
Yeah.
really. I was so bummed about that, dude.
It's just Kendrick Lamar
crazy.
songs and Charlie XCX songs actually have no crossover.
No, there's kind
No.
of like the RPM is
Yeah, it
just
just
like.
doesn't
just
But
work.
that
make it
has
work.
never stopped the Super Bowl before.
No,
No.
Okay,
never.
when
No
we
way.
get Bruno Mars and
Beyonce
who
and
was-
Coldplay.
Yes, there's no crossover
No.
there, and Slash still came out.
And Slash still came out. It was
No,
amazing.
we just
Like-
make it work. The Super Bowl is about putting a bunch of epic different things together. And
Usher
They
on
have
roller
to.
skates.
yeah,
But we should talk about though every year when a bunch of kids come running out, right? And they're all
Always, we
Every
have the
single
kids
year
running
they
into
run-
something. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, and it's an important part of the Super Bowl because kids can see and go, wow.
I thought it was really mean that Madonna had all those kids just run right into a brick wall. I didn't know
it
if
was
that
absolutely hilarious. She shouldn't change it otherwise.
I didn't like it because I had to light the brick wall like it was a beautiful field. And I did because I made it happen, but it was difficult for me.
Well, it was hard the year with the Black Eyed Peas when the kids came running out because they got so scared because the Black Eyed Peas had the boxes on their heads.
Yes.
Those
Really
big
scary.
robot.
Yeah.
Big
For-
Will I Am was scary looking.
For
in a
Boom
big
Boom
box.
Pow.
Boom, boom, pow.
Yes, yes.
But I will say that Super Bowl kind of like changed things for me because for me, I like really realized something that. Sorry, is my sound not good right now?
No, you're not talking into your microphone. You're not talking into your microphone.
Your sound is bad.
Yeah, so dude,
Huh?
this is what we talked about, man, actually.
Huh?
So if some voices are supposed to go in.
No.
No, come on. No, come on.
That's bad for everyone.
Sorry, I'm just so bad at this. I'm just so bad at this.
Do you ever want to get good at it?
I really, really, really every year try to get good at it,
Dude.
and every year I think I got it, and then the show starts, and it's always that first note doesn't start, is very low. And then I just am fumbling for the rest of the show trying to figure
It's
the
true.
rest out.
Why can you never nail the first 3 to 4 notes of everything?
3 to 4 notes is always a disaster, and the rest of the show I'm fumbling.
And sometimes I,
have no
can hear
idea.
the booth. Sometimes I can hear someone say, go to 1,
You can.
go to 2.
You can. Because for some reason every year we have to put a mic in there. And I just get confused with the feeds. And I don't know which number is which number. It's just a mess. It's just a mess.
I think actually there's a clip we should play when Lady Gaga singing Edge of Glory. You could hear you in the back.
Yeah, we'll play it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging
Can they hear me?
on a moment
Can-
with you. I'm on the edge.
So that's the clip, yeah.
Kind of did exactly what we said, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Said, promised, delivered.
Well, here's a good question actually about sound, because last year Usher performed and Alicia Keys actually had what we remember as a very pitchy moment. But this is actually
Yeah.
true. When
Pitchy
we
moan.
released the audio, we had pitch corrected it. How do we
Yeah.
feel about that? Changing the live performance. It's mostly because I'm messing up. I accidentally made Alicia Keys sing those notes wrong.
Listen, what do we say? Yeah. You
I
really
was-
Such a way of
I had-
affecting
You went
everything.
on a date with her, got in her
I
head.
got it right.
You went on a date and you pulled a frog out of your pocket.
Yeah, so I had a little harmonica and a frog, and I went,
You kept singing the wrong
"Beep,
lines.
C, this is C. And she said, that's not C. I said, I'm pretty sure this is a C.
Yeah,
I
you
think
went on
it's
a
so
date,
fucked up.
absolutely messed with her sense of reality, and that's why she's saying it wrong.
I wasn't trying to. I just trying to get to know her. It just was, we did not get along. It was a tough
No,
date.
it's like you have, dude, and I'm trying. I got it. My therapist, my hypnotherapist, you gotta try him, because I feel like there is something in you that like you don't want the sound to be good. I feel
Yeah.
like in your core,
No.
you don't
Yes.
want the sound to be good, but you have to know that you're good enough
No.
for the sound to be good.
No.
You just have to believe. I'm fucking serious.
No.
Absolutely serious.
No.
Self-sabotage is a real thing.
No, I'm scared of sound. I can't.
So-
You have to do.
Sabotage
You have
is
to
the
do what
real
I do.
thing.
You can't. I work with scary stuff, right? There's no reason you should be scared of microphones and amps. I should be scared. My tongue is a little pencil. A little
It got
pencil.
skinnier.
Yes, that's why
His
I
sides
It burned
burned off.
skinny.
literally
It burned
going,
skinny.
So the size of my
That's
tongue.
so
are
funny.
gone.
I've been miming it wrong this
Yeah,
whole time.
I for sure thought it was
What'd you
the
think?
top of your tongue. Not that
No,
you burnt off the
no.
side.
I wouldn't sound like this.
Oh,
No,
you're
it's
so
like a
right.
number 2
You're
pencil.
so right, and you're so right. You would sound like that.
If the front of my tongue was gone, I would probably sound like this, right?
Oh, you can do it.
I would probably sound like this. But because the sides of my tongue are off, do you hear that the vowels are going boom, 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 boom?
Oh, we can hear.
We can hear.
One thing I would like to say about changing something after the fact is that what we do on video, if we're changing the sound, is kind of what the human brain does to memory itself. You know, when you remember something, you're actually only remembering the last memory you had of that thing. So if our
Exactly.
brains can change our memories, then we can change the memories in the footage.
And this is why we get room tone. This is why we get room tone, because you never know what's
So
going to happen later.
Why though?
So
why
this is
do we get
so
room tone
exactly,
for that case?
That's exactly why we get room
So
tone.
why
This
do
is
I have to
exactly
get
why we
room
get room
tone?
tone. So this is
And
exactly why we get
I
room tone,
just
because you
don't-
never know.
And why won't you
'Cause
let
you
me in
never
the stadium
know.
earlier
You
when
never
nobody's
know.
there
You
to get
never
room
know
tone?
if you're going to need
Just
it.
let me in
You
earlier.
never know if
You
you're
only
gonna
let
need
me
it.
in 3 minutes before the
You
show
could let
starts.
him in.
Dude, and you have so many good ideas, and I'd love to talk about this at some point, because that's awesome.
No, you let him in. Sometimes he comes in late, and then there's nothing worse than watching a football game in here. Pairing. And it's the Bluetooth pairing.
It's so
scary.
Why do we
Look, guys,
mic
I'm
the Bluetooth
sorry.
device? Why are we doing that?
Dude, I wish we as a society had chosen something different than Bluetooth, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's kind of, we're locked in and it's too late.
Yeah, you gotta mic the Bluetooth, because what if it says something?
What if it says something?
What if he says low battery?
Why do we need to hear that?
Just in
sorry.
case.
I think that Bluetooth is. You never know if Alexa's going to say something funny, so you always got to mic her. You always got to
What if
mic
she
her.
gains sentience and says something hilarious?
What if she said, but sometimes oh my God, when you accidentally trigger an Alexa and then she's like, adding to your shopping list. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even fucking say that.
Dude, yes.
It makes
Could
me
you
laugh.
imagine if like maybe the game went into overtime or something, and we didn't know that the battery was dying?
What would we do?
What would
Because
we
you can't
do?
hear her. You can't hear her say hello,
We should
battery.
buy sound equipment you can plug into the wall.
There's no walls. It's grass.
I
Yeah.
just don't know. I just
Do
don't
you
know
know
where
where
we're going
we're
to find
doing
an
it?
outlet. And
Show
I hear
me
you
a
and I want
wall.
to talk about this. I don't know where we're going to
What
find
about
an
a
outlet.
transformer? When I was
Oh,
working,
the movie? Idiot.
You mean when all of the volunteers from the fantasy football come in and during the halftime show before bring the stage?
Oh, you know what? All I want to do is be ethereal, interesting, and kooky. And every time I have to sit and be the reasonable one.
God,
with
that's
you.
Isn't that being a woman in Hollywood? Isn't that being the only woman in the room? Isn't that
I'm
fucking
sorry.
crazy?
How would you know?
I'm
sorry,
dude.
but the
I
NF
watch a lot of women. I watch and listen to a lot of women, and I want you to know you're heard. And if you ever want to talk about this, if you ever want to talk, we're gonna talk
What's
about
on your
this.
phone?
Staring at the nipple again.
So sorry.
Listen,
So can I tell you?
No, yeah, go
leadership
for
is not scheduling one-on-ones with people that never happen. It doesn't make me feel good to tell me we should talk one-on-one.
Dude.
especially at a performing event when we should not all be separated. We have to be.
I'm sorry. Look, this is
You
where
can't be
this
taking
is where I
one-on-ones during the
got.
Super Bowl.
This is where I gotta just push my philosophy, dude. This is my philosophy. You cannot have a bunch of rehearsals that everybody's just doing the same thing and they get stuck and then they get resentful. I need to make eye contact with every single person I'm working with, one-on-one. And then we need to just say, let's just fucking see what happens. That's why we don't rehearse the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you just put in that mandate, which is really.
I'm sorry.
really
I
hard.
know I'm getting a lot of pushback from all departments. You know, the marching bands are upset. The singers are upset. The dancers are upset. But
Have you talked to the Hayes girls?
How are
The
they?
girls who were doing the Hayes?
The siblings or the girls who
two
do the
girls?
haze?
Yes, the two girls who do the
Two
Hayes.
The girls who handle the haze, which is like fog, and their last name is also Hayes.
Yes.
So crazy.
It
So
was a
convenient.
calling on their life.
Michelle and Wanda Hayes.
It's like they were born and then adorned with a name that destined what they had to do.
But I was with them when you sent out the Slack that we won't rehearse to this year.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And the girls almost they both fainted on top of each other.
That's comical.
And for Hayes girls,
Actually, that's funny.
What are you thinking about this year for your design? I mean, is there a theme or is there something that you're reaching towards? Did you talk to Kendrick at all?
I've talked to Kendrick. He wants things to
What's he
be.
like?
Oh, he's really, really funny. He's so funny.
What are some of the
does
jokes he says?
Lots of like pull my finger kind of jokes.
oh,
Kind of
like
like a
Uncle
dad.
Funny. He's Uncle Funny.
Oh, Uncle Funny.
He's very Uncle Funny. You would not have guessed that from the stuff he does. But some of the wordplay is funny like that. You know what I mean? In a
Yeah.
good way. He wants a lot of reds and intense things. And we are making Drake out of drones, which is going to be very fun.
I have to cover it in lighter fluid.
So
This
why?
is so
So
why?
Drake is going to appear in the sky out of drones. His face is going to change to shock and he's going to light on fire.
All the drones are
And
just going
one
to fall
kid-
into the
We
audience.
are going to blow up $10 million worth of drones.
They're going to fall in the swamp in New Orleans. We're putting it over the
Yes.
swamp.
And there's a kid who won the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's going to throw one single match. It's going to hit, and it's going to go fucking off.
And then he's going to die right after.
I wanted to talk to you about this. We've been working with him. His arm is not good.
You'd have to throw it 100 feet up.
Because
I
Flame
don't think
can't
anybody
jump.
could do that.
Flame has to be thrusted.
We need him to be better.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See, this is why we need to rehearse.
Guess we'll never know.
Look, I believe that kid in the moment when he gets all hyped, when he's like, okay, there's drums, there's 50,000 people watching me. I believe that his arm will be able to do it. You just got to
Oh.
believe. You just got to have faith.
God, I hope.
And what
just gotta
happens
have
if he
faith.
doesn't? You'll have a one-on-one?
What's your problem?
I have told you my problem many times.
And you won't sit down with me to have a dialogue.
Look at what we're doing now. Let's do a 3-on-1 right now. Right now.
I don't feel comfortable because then I'll show an unconscious bias to somebody. I don't work like that. It's got to be one.
Why are you dead set on knowing you'll show a bias?
Dude, I know part of being an ally is knowing that you're imperfect and that you might be biased. And so you have to check yourself. And the only way to check myself is to have 14,000 one-on-one meetings to make sure everything's okay.
It's crazy. Right before the big day, we all are getting further and further apart.
I'm really nervous.
No, guys. This thing is going to be amazing. We're just going to go out there and we're going to do what we were born to do. Those seals are going to come out on penny boards.
Kendrick Lamar insisted seals come out on penny boards.
Seals are coming out on penny boards.
And it's
He
going
says
to be,
it ties into the new album.
it's going to be raining fire when the seals are walking.
And that just cannot be safe, but I'm excited to see it.
It's going to be amazing.
You have no idea how hard it is to mic 100 seals. It's almost
We
impossible.
told you to boom it.
I can't boom it. We only have one boom and there's 100 seals.
Why do we need to know what the seals are saying?
Kendrick says they're going to rap. Kendrick said they're going to rap a part of GNX.
Yes, and Lady Gaga said she was going to fly, but she fell. Okay? Shit's over. It's the Super Bowl. Let's be honest, okay?
Well, is there any moment that you think is going to maybe be a meme from this? Because, of course, the Weeknd being lost and all his jacket people was a meme. And, of course, there was the Lady Gaga jumping meme. Any moments you think could be viral?
Well, we're trying to, and you guys know this, and this is NDA, and don't fucking blow it, but we're trying to engineer a meme.
Whoa.
So we are going to have a marching band leader with the flags, and he is going to accidentally hit another marching band person with the flag, and then we're going to get a tight on the person getting hit, and he's going to go, whoa!
That's
And-
good.
And isn't he going to barf inside the tuba?
Yeah, and then he's gonna barf inside the tuba.
that's
So
good.
we're debating which part of the meme we want to use. So we're getting all sides and preparing for all actions, and we have a team of influencers at the ready to tweet out both options.
I saw a secret memo that said that they're going to give a hot pocket, really hot pocket to DJ Mustard to see what he's going to do.
Probably like, ooh.
Well, should we say it about the Rizzler?
Oh.
Oh, should we talk about
we
the Rizzler?
gotta talk about the
Yes.
Rizzler.
He's going to be there, right?
I like him.
Oh, the Rizzler's gonna be there.
the
Yeah.
Rizzler's coming out of a confetti
coming
cannon.
out. Yes, of a confetti cannon.
And let's just say the Rizzler is on stage for way longer than you think he'll be.
He's doing
Like,
all of Family Ties.
And guess who
Yeah.
is
Instead
setting
of
off
Baby
the confetti
King,
cannon?
He is rapping Family Ties.
Reese Witherspoon is setting off the confetti cannon.
Yes. Reese Witherspoon is lighting the Rizzler's confetti cannon,
Yeah.
and he's going to sing Family Ties.
And, you know, the Rizzler's going to be up in the air for a while. He's going to be caught by Pink on a trapeze.
Yes.
Pink will flip him around and then send him backwards, and he's going to be caught by Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Right when the drones go up in flames.
It's going to be
I
amazing.
actually cannot wait, and I hope that comes through.
It's been very interesting. We have been doing a lot of
I heard that Kendrick Lamar and the Rizzler really hit it off, by the way.
they are besties at this
Yeah.
point. Yes.
just
That's
have
the
so
only
much
reason
to
why
relate.
we booked
Besties,
him.
but it's been interesting. We have been doing some prototype rehearsals of trying to figure out to light the Rizzler and how fast, because you want a spot on him.
Well, that's
so we're
what I
trying
heard.
to figure out how fast he's going to be so we can plan it.
I heard with the test trials, he moves a lot faster than you think. He
Yeah.
shoots out of that confetti
Well, we're
cannon.
using a dead pig because that's all that we've been given.
I'm so sorry. We can't. There's unfortunately, like at this point, you'd get like a stand-in or somebody to test,
Right.
but there's no one like the Rizzler.
You said I have a guy.
There is
you,
no
you
one
said,
like
no
the
one
Rizzler.
like the
You said
Rizzler.
I have a
cannot
guy.
replace him. His
You said
Riz
I-
affects his aerodynamics. You can't match that.
You said I have a guy that can help you. You gave me the number of a butcher.
No, and I keep saying in my one-on-ones with you, no dead pigs near lighter fluid. No.
I will say, smells delicious.
Oh, it's
kind of smells like a sandwich.
It's going to be bad.
It works for me.
It's going to be
basically
bad.
lunch. It's
Kind of-
basically a luau.
Kind of classic luau. Yeah.
Kinda
No,
lunch.
no, this flame is more powerful.
Speaking of lunch on me, I'm getting we're getting Potbelly for lunch. We're getting Potbelly sandwich. So,
Potbelly sandwiches.
So everybody
Again?
yes,
Not again.
everybody Venmo me $1 for your to send in your order request because I think that's fucking funny. And then
I forgot you only read Venmo.
I read
So we want to
Venmo
send you an
requests.
email. We have to send it to the Venmo.
But I always send back $10. Guys, this is gonna be the best day of our lives.
It's going to be incredible.
I'm so excited.
I'm dying to know.
So excited. Huh?
No.
No, you gotta talk into the mic, dude. You gotta talk into the mic,
How
dude.
do I talk into
Every
the
year I fight for you. I fight for you.
Thank
so
you
you've
so
gotta
much
talk into
for
the mic.
Yeah, thank you
Just
so
make
much.
sure to Mike Kendrick and not the football players.
Hmm?
Lord
Yeah,
God.
sorry. So 2 years ago, big controversy. I mic'd the football players, and
Yeah.
instead of hearing the halftime show, we heard their football locker room talk.
We heard
One-
Tom Brady
all
washing
over
his
each
balls.
Other. Yeah, you heard Tom Brady washing his balls.
I
Going,
think we have a clip of that actually.
Yeah, here I go again. Yeah, here I go again. Another day, another ball wash. Ah.
Hey, Tom, you got 5 minutes until we got to strap up and go in for the second half.
Thanks, Bill. Hey, is that football flattened a little bit?
Yeah, we flattened the football, boss.
Thanks so much. That makes it easier for us.
My tongue is on fire.
Why were you in the shower?
I need water. I need water. My tongue
you
is
were in
on
the
fire.
shower with Tom Brady?
You were.
That's when my tongue went on fire.
Wow.
Oh my god. So
And
it
that's
wasn't
also
the lighter
Deflategate.
fluid.
We
It
found
was like,
Deflategate,
it
and
was-
your tongue is on
No,
fire.
so you were your tongue was on fire at the moment of Deflategate?
And no one was talking about my tongue. They
And
were
you were
only
in
talking
the
about
shower.
Deflategate.
The
But-
place least likely to catch on fire
And
is in the
somehow they were
shower.
both mic'd at the same time.
So I accidentally mic'd you too. Yeah, I remember that. That was nice.
Yeah?
Also, I love how Tom Brady was a little bit of like an old New Yorker.
That's how he talks.
I love clips.
I love clips.
I love clips.
I love clips. You guys seen America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
It's really good.
One year we should get AFI to do America's Home Video. No,
Absolutely.
America's.
AHV.
We should do
See, I said V, but you couldn't hear because my tongue.
No, AFV live next year halftime show. We got to do it.
So
We got to do
I'd
it.
like to announce this is my last halftime show.
What?
I'm going to be leaving. I am going to be working. I have one. I'm going to be working specifically with Jeff Bezos to light his trips to space. So it has been
How
an honor.
Light that you light it all the way up.
I just want to. He just wants to make sure everyone sees him all the time. So I'm just going to be there. And
Okay, then this is a good time for me to say something. I'm going to leave and be with Jeff Probst.
What?
I'm going to do all of tribal councils, bigger and better.
Oh my god.
The complaint they have on Survivor is the torches are too small.
But they're getting bigger.
Oh.
This is a crazy announcement I've got. I am actually gonna go into law school.
I can't believe it. This is absolutely heart-wrenching to hear. Everyone's leaving. And I can't help but think, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking it personally.
Well, you should.
Like-
I think we're all quitting.
think you're a
I
because-
bad
don't
leader.
like the way you're running this.
God, I can't help but, and I know it's not this, but I feel like it's gotta be, like, I wonder if there's anything I can do differently.
Yes. Many things.
Guys, this is absolutely rocking my world. I have an announcement. I'm making an app. So it's gonna
What
be.
is it? What is
So
it?
it's sort of a combo bank social media, right? So
No.
Like
you
Venmo.
can-
Like literally
Going to
Venmo.
go to jail.
This has been artist on artist on artist on artist answering the question. Now that's why we call it show business.
at the beautiful
Dynasty Typewriter.
We'll see you later. See us on Patreon. Bye.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood Roundtable podcast created and performed and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giratana, and Patrick McDonough. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOAOAOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.